Hey everybody, my name is Rosalie. Welcome to the ultimate YouTube channel all about world music, psychology, philosophy, and more. I'm honored you're here. Before we dive in, subscribe, hit that like button, and buckle up for a special ride. This song is 9 years old. The official music video put on YouTube 9 years ago, and it has, brace yourself for this one, over 2 billion, yes, not million, 2 billion views. Why is Rag and Bone Man and his song Human so huge? Why have so many people listen to it? Let's talk about the psychology of the lyrics, why this song is special to people, what it means, and let's explore a voice that is considered legendary. That's so catchy, that hook, that loop.
Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, thinking I can see through this and see what's behind. Got no way to prove it, so maybe I'm lying. But I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me.
Ooh.
Don't put your blame on me. Take a look in the mirror, what do you see? Do you see it clearer, or are you deceived in what you believe?
That vibrato.
'Cause I'm only human after all, and you're only human after all. Don't put the blame on me.
Those are
Don't
deep
put your
lyrics,
blame
y'all.
on me. Some people got the real problems. Some people out of love. Some people think I can solve them. Lord heavens above, I'm only human after all.
His voice.
I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. Don't ask my opinion. Don't ask me to lie. And beg for forgiveness for making you cry.
I love how full his voice is.
For making you cry. 'Cause I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. Oh, some people got the real
that grit.
problems. Some people out of love. Some people think I can solve them. Lord heavens above, I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. I'm only human. I made mistakes. I'm only human. It's all it takes to put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. 'Cause I'm no prophet or Messiah.
Oh, that run was nice.
Should go looking somewhere higher.
Oh, that run.
I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. I'm only human. I do what I can. I'm just a man. I do what I can. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put your blame on me.
Oh, I love where he took this from the vibrato and just the richness of his voice at first to bringing in full-blown grit to showing us the runs. That was beautiful crescendo here, that increase. And I love that because the composition throughout stayed fairly steady, but his voice just brought in so much crescendo. And of course, there was elements musically, the instruments that brought in crescendo and added to the buildup. But his voice did a great job at just taking us higher and higher. This song is over 2 billion views. And I think there's a reason it's gone this viral. I'm familiar with the song. I don't know if I've ever listened to it from start to finish. I don't recall noticing things like that passionate run. Or really listening to the depths of the lyrics. Sure, you know, those lyrics, I'm only human after all. That's a catchy chorus that I think most people have heard parts of or come across as in some shape or form. But to really explore the lyrics and the depths of it. At first glance, I think it's normal or it's understandable. I think most of us can say, okay, I get what this is about. I'm human. Don't judge me. I'm only a person. But if we look beyond the surface level message here, and we just allow ourselves to feel for a moment the emotion that he's conveying. And that's why I love this, because he's really conveying emotion. This is beyond just, I have a good voice, let me sing about something. Hey, don't judge me, don't hate the hate. It's just like, it's so much deeper than just, don't judge me, please, I'm just a person, be nice to me. Or now showcasing he has a powerful voice. There's so much emotion, and I think that's what sells it, because it's authentic. It feels like this guy knows real life. And the people that are part of this music video, they know real life. I love how it switches between him and the various people, faces from all different ages and men and women and all different walks of life. I love the diversity, really making it relatable to a vast amount of people, so that a lot of people can see themselves reflected and represented here. I love the setting. It's a very simple, what was it? It felt like just a stone building, just brick walls and stone building, down to simplicity. We're not out on the streets. There's no hustle and bustle. It's down to the core. Industrial, a machinery in the background, which is very neat setting for a music video, but I think also very fitting and poetic, because it brings it down to the bare minimum. We're not out in a fancy mall. We're not out in the beautiful, calming nature. We are in a brick structure. It's cold. It feels lonely. And it feels like it's stripped down to the bare minimum, down to the bricks of the walls of the building, or this big machinery here, very fitting to being a human. We are machines, some say, right? There's bones and blood to us. There's structure to us that we all share in common. We may be different skin colors and sizes and genders and looks, but we all bleed red, as they say. And we all have this basic structure of a skeleton of a body that at the core is very similar. We're all human. And so to have a brick building and a core structure that, as a setting of the music video, I think is fitting, because speaking of I'm only human, we're only human, you're only human, breaks it back down to that bare minimum, the simplicity of the thing we all have in common, which is to be human. On surface level, very clear what the lyrics are about. Don't put the blame on me. Don't judge me. Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, but I'm just human. To then say, I'm thinking I can see through this and see what's behind. Got no way to prove it. So maybe I'm lying. Now, these types of lyrics, beautiful lyrics, poetic, and just from a songwriting standpoint, great, well done. But when we look a little deeper, there's so much profound depth here, because to say, maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, I got no way to prove it, it opens the conversation of perspective and instinct. Because there's things that we perceive in our human nature that we feel in our bones, but we can't prove it. So is it really true? Maybe I'm lying. Is this reality, or is this just my opinion and perception? That's where I think also a lot of conflict and often the blaming and judging comes in, is because we look at other people through the lens of our own experiences, religion, faith, opinions, hurt, our own personality, and now we deem that as the truth. Versus understanding this is opinion, this is perception, not necessarily reality. But when you have a hard time proving something, now the question presents itself, is it true? And I just don't have a way of proving it, or am I lying? And it's a conversation that could go so much deeper into how we're all human, but how we're all trying to figure out what is real, what is opinion, what is fact, proving, because we don't want to feel like we're going crazy, because that would make us feel alone. Wondering, well, who's telling the truth? Who's lying, right? Who's gaslighting who? Thinking I can see through this and see what's behind, I think speaks also on the longing to really be seen, for others to see what's behind, but for us to be able to see behind, to open our eyes and really understand what's really going on when it comes to being a human and to existence and the meaning of life. What's really going on? I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. I love the verbiage, don't put your blame on me, because instead of saying, I'm only human, don't judge me, or don't blame me, don't put your blame on me, changes the dynamics here. It's not saying don't blame me as if it's all about me. By saying it's your blame, it puts the responsibility back on the person that's doing the judging and doing the blaming. Understanding that if you judge me, that is your judgment. That doesn't mean I have to take it on. That's that conversation about where do I begin and you end, or vice versa. And to word it like that is not only good songwriting, but it also opens the conversation to understand You blaming someone is your blame. That's maybe blame you carry with you, your own shame, your own fear, your own anger that you're not projecting on the other. But it creates this distinguishing between your blame and me. It's a way of saying, hey, this is separate from me. It's your judgment, your blame. Don't put that on me. But saying it from a place of saying, I'm only human is, so to me, sounds wholesome because it doesn't just sound defensive like, don't blame me, don't judge me, don't put your blame on me. It's saying I'm only human after all. And it then widens the conversation and says, hey, take a look in the mirror. What do you see? And this could be taken as a double entendre. On one hand, it could be a way of saying, hey, look in the mirror before you cast the first stone, look at your own sins, look at your own humanity. But it could also be a compassionate way of reminding that person, when you look at your own reflection, what do you see? What is mirrored back to you when you look in the mirror? Do you see it clearer or are you deceived? And that works well with what we said in the beginning about being blind and foolish. Maybe I'm lying. I'm trying to see clearer. And like I said, it's so much deeper than just this don't judge me message. It's this idea, this conversation about what does it mean to be a human? To try to see the world and perceive other people and our surroundings, trying to have clear vision, but maybe being deceived, maybe lying, wishing we could see what's behind, both within ourselves, understanding the depths of our own existence, but also reality around us. And in the same sense, encouraging the other person to look deeper at themselves, to have that that same type of self-awareness, and encouraging them or asking them, do you see clearer or are you deceived? Is what you're seeing in the mirror also possibly a lie? Maybe you've told yourself all your life that you're not enough, not pretty enough, or too skinny or too fat, or not this or not that enough, or too much of this or that. Maybe that's where you're deceived. What do you see when you look in the mirror? Is it possible that you too have been fooled or are fooling yourself? And so it's just so profound because it opens the door to consider maybe what we consider truth in reality is not absolute truth. Maybe what I think about myself is not 100% fact. And maybe you don't see clear either. And there's this duality between understanding if people put blame on me, it is their blame, it is their shame, their issues they're projecting. And so I can create a differentiation and decide I don't have to take that on me. I don't have to take on people's perception of me. But in the same sense, I can also critically think and ask myself, how do I view myself? Am I seeing clearly of who I am, or am I deceived? And I think that's a powerful thing to consider, because depending on what has been driving you all your life and what you have story to yourself about who you are as a human, maybe that's not the full picture. Maybe you are more than enough. Maybe you aren't too much or too little. Maybe you're just human and you're allowed to be. On a psychological and philosophical level, this could be such a deep conversation about existence, existentialism versus essentialism. Who are you being in this very moment? Who are you being? Are you being authentically you? And I don't just mean in the sense of what you want to look like and how you talk and what you like or what you're into these days. I'm talking about in regards to who you are being as a person. I'm only human after all. And then it says, don't put the blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Some people got real problems. Some people out of luck. Some people think I can solve them. Lord heavens above. This declaration of, man, there's so many different stories around us. Some people have real problems and they're out of luck and they're down in the dump and they want me to save them. Lord above, right? I can't do it, or I'm only human. And then it goes back to that chorus and it keeps going back to that foundation of I am only human. Don't ask my opinion. Don't ask me to lie. Then beg for forgiveness for making you cry. For making you cry. Right? You want the truth, and then I say something honest, and now you're upset at me. I'm only human. Some people got real problems. It says that again. I'm no prophet or Messiah. That works well with what he said before. Some people want me to save them or to solve their problems. Oh, God above. I'm no prophet. I'm no Messiah. I don't have all the answers. You should go looking somewhere higher. Telling people I don't have all the answers for you. Go look higher because I'm no prophet. I'm only human. I do what I can. I'm just a man. And now we're going from a general declaration of I'm human, right? The general species that we all are, to saying I'm just a man. I'm just a person. I do what I can. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. What a powerful song. His voice, legendary. I think not only is this tune so catchy and his voice freaking legendary. I mean, just powerful, the vibrato, the warmth, the rasp. It's amazing. I think this song is also very relatable to anyone that would listen to it because we're all humans, and that makes it all the more powerful. What do you think about this one? Rag and Bone Human. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you on the next ride. Ayo!